So before we get into that, what I would really like to ask you guys to do is to come into your heart so that we can all connect and become one. And energetically, I'm asking your permission to allow me to plug into you. And as I plug into you, I'm going to help you open your channels to your higher sources, to the universe, to this beautiful, infinite possibilities creative field that you are very much a part of. You are not separate from it. And one of the core reasons that many people are unsuccessful in their manifestations is because they are not working with their entirety. They're running on their own personal battery, which again is fine, but it's going to take more effort and more time to create those things that you love or that you want. Okay? So when you're working in partnership with this great creative field that is life force energy itself, when you remember that you are not separate from it and that you are not controlled by it, that you are an influencer of it, all of a sudden the entire universe becomes your best friend and you are co-creating in a common field of energy that follows very natural universal laws. It's not magical. It is not personal. The universe doesn't say, do you deserve it? That's a human thought. It doesn't say, you can or you can't have it based on a concept of punishment or reward. The universe actually only says one thing and one thing only. Yes. The entire field of creation is constantly creating what you're putting out. So the trick to manifesting what you really want to manifest is to do it consciously, willingly, lovingly. Not from your unconscious mind, which is full of fears and limitations. So we're going to get into all of that in just a few minutes. But first, I promise we're going to get into the heart. So may I connect with all of you? Yes? Okay. So do me a favor. Just kind of close your eyes for a few moments. Now promise me you're not going to do anything. Don't do. Just be. And as you close your eyes, I want you to turn your mind to your breathing. Don't force yourself to breathe. Don't control your rhythm. Just breathe. And become aware that you are breathing. And then quite naturally, become aware of yourself taking a deeper breath. Really relaxing all the muscles around your heart center. Relax the weight of the world that you carry on your shoulders. Imagine from the very top of your head to the base of your spine a beautiful column of light. And just breathe into that column. Stretch the space between your chakras, even if you don't know what your chakras are. And then I want you to turn your awareness to the earth that we live upon. And become very aware of this position that you hold, this space that you occupy here in this beautiful physical world. What an honor it is to be here. What a journey you've had. What amazing opportunities. Infinite possibilities. That's what we have here. Take a beautiful breath into your mind. And imagine at the very top of your crown a flower of light with 1,000 petals. And each one of them opens, one by one. Beautiful arms of light just reaching out, relaxing. It's not effortful to open your chakras. It actually takes our personal effort to keep them tight and closed. So breathe into that beautiful crown flower and let it expand. Let it expand to what you know it's capable of expanding to. And then let go of control and let it really show you what it can do. Your crown chakra is so powerful that it could reach the edges of this room if you allowed it to. Your chakras can expand so that the earth itself would be just like a pea sitting in the center of that beautiful flower. So on your next few breaths, I want you to imagine the greatness of your own being. Peel back and let go of all that you think you are in this moment. And become aware of the cosmos, the planets, the universe. Become aware of all that is seen and unseen. And the great force of love and consciousness that unites everything that is in the field of creation. Now as you're breathing in, I want you to feel yourself aware of all of that field, but at the same time so present with yourself in this moment. Come back to your heart. And now begin to imagine from your heart center that you can send a beautiful beam of light to every single person in this room and connect. Just on one breath, send your love out. And now, send your love on your next breath to every living being and to every single resource on this earth. Take your next deep breath, and from your heart center, send a pure beam of light down to the very center of our planet and plug into the consciousness at the center of her body. Connect. And from the crystalline core of the earth and all the light potential here, take a breath up into your heart and receive. Imagine another flower of light inside of your heart chakra. This one has 24 petals. Breathe into it and expand your heart. Make room for your creations. Begin to feel from above you, from the source of God's heart, so much love and light pouring down through you and around you. Send another beam of light from your heart all the way up through your soul star chakra. Let it open. This is the gateway to your spiritual resources, to your guides and your guardians. So as the soul star opens at the top of your aura, let us welcome the connection between you, your higher self, and all of your guides and guardians. All of the angels and archangels and light beings who watch over you, who have watched over you for each of your incarnations, who are here to support you and to guide you, who lovingly protect you. Even your ancestors, your soulmates in spirit, all that comes from the light is welcome to connect to you if you allow it to. And now begin to feel from that soul star space a beautiful, rich, thick, golden light like honey coming down, overlapping with you, covering you with a second skin. And begin to feel the imprint of your higher self, your true consciousness, your true blissfulness, your true power, taking residence within you in this exact moment. Become your golden body of light. And as such, become magnetized. And allow yourself quite beautifully to just feel that connection of grace that flows through everything. Now taking a beautiful deep breath, welcome one of your guides to come forward to you. Whichever one is appropriate to you will come and place upon your head a beautiful crown with 7 points. This is your crown of 7 rays. And each of these 7 points accesses the technology of one of your soul frequencies. Each one of these 7 rays is a part of your divine spirit and of infinite creative energy. So begin to feel these 7 points becoming open and activated. Let these faucets be turned on for you. And begin to feel a gentle download, starting with the blue on your left ear, coming down through you. Take a beautiful breath and feel the yellow right next to it. The consciousness, the wisdom, the inspiration, the truth. Next, begin to feel pink light coming down from spirit, flowing into your heart, and abundantly, overwhelmingly flowing outward from every part of your body. Allow it to ooze out of you. Now in the very center of your crown, begin to feel white coming to you. Your purity, your innocence, all the security of your being, all the hope and optimism of one who has never been hurtable. Remember your white purity. On your next breath, begin to feel an emerald green light coming in through the green channel of your crown. And with the emerald green comes the healing and the wholeness and the truth. And all the laws of the universe and how to work with it are right here, imprinted in this green light. Remember that you are not a healer. You are healing itself. You are not a lover. You are love itself. You are not empowered. You are power. That is your truth. Now taking a nice deep breath, bring in the golden ruby light, a warm fuchsia mixed with a bright orange and sealed with a radiant golden energy. The energy of beautiful emotional peace and security, inner peace and outer peace, and grace. Feel that energy coming down deep into your solar plexus, grounding in your emotional center, healing the wounds of your humanity from many lifetimes gathered here. And remember your compassion, your passion, and your purpose. On your next deep breath, begin to feel the radiant violet energy of freedom coming in just above your right ear and flowing down really deep, deep into the hara, into the seat of your soul, deep into your belly, grounding the violet flame, your alchemy, your creativeness, your beautiful power. Feel the balance being created from within. And now finally begin to feel your entire being sealed in a radiant, opalescent, white ball of light from the soul star to the earth star beneath you. And then allow that opalescence to radiate outward, remembering that this bubble that you are in is only the first layer of your spirit. So as you take in a big, deep breath, remember to come back to your heart for just a moment. Remember that you are so loved. You are so needed here on the planet at this time. And remember that the entire universe is on your side. So taking one more beautiful breath, feeling all of this light, all of these wonderful colors, these different frequencies of love breathe them into you one more time. Take them deeper. As you exhale, share them wider. Breathe in deeper. Share them wider. And now really give yourself permission to accept this attunement and to come from these soul level colors when you create. Let's take a moment and thank all of our guides for being with us. Let's offer our gratitudes to the source of all that is creation, for the miracle of life and for the joy we are to share. And then taking a beautiful deep breath, knowing that you are not ending this transmission. You are continuing to integrate it as you come back into this moment. Taking a beautiful deep breath. Allow yourself to come gently back here and now. And then when you're ready, when it feels right to do so, you can open your eyes and perhaps smile. Don't forget to breathe.